Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex forecast. We are almost before the Christmas time, so to be honest, this is like a kind of the last week for us to trade. So knowing this, we need to be prepared that we might have less volatility, but still we have some opportunities. Maybe we'll get something for the intraday or scalping also. So let's see what we have. First pair is Swiss franc yen. Last week we had a breakout and a nice move. So what we see on the weekly chart is next resistance level around this area. Price almost reached this. If we zoom out, we will see this in much detail. So we see that it's quite powerful and nice area. Previously, price started to range here. We also had breakout of this trend line, or if we change the angle, it will be line like that. So it looks like there is a chance for bigger move here. If we look for the support level, support on the weekly time frame is somewhere around this zone where our previous resistance was. Yeah. So if we go to daily chart, we will see clearly that it looks like a breakout, like clean of breakout. So what we might get is the possible retracement and then of course continuation. But to trade like this, we need to get like daily retracement back to the support level, back to the 36, and then we can look and focus again for long opportunities to target this area here. But because we gained some volatility, we might still have continuation, yes, straightforward without a retracement to the daily chart. How we can use it? Right now price is bouncing on the 12 EMA. Ideally we would like to see retracement back to the 36, somewhere around this zone, and then again focus on the long entries and targeting this resistance zone. But because price is bouncing right now on the 12 EMA, maybe we'll still later on or tomorrow we will get some move. We will get some move. I think this week we also have some yen news, so this also can cause some movement. Right now, because it's bouncing on the 12, we have to go to lower time frames and we have to try to find lower time frame opportunities. On the 1 hour chart, of course, we have to get at least 1 hour chart 1 to 3 here. We can check if we have any trend line to which supports us, and in this case our only line is here, so we still might get a retest of this line at some point, maybe with the 1 to 3 which price will create here. Or if we get another retest, because right now it looks like price is struggling here, it's not going up. If we see that price is going down again, yes, back to this line, and here we'll see bounces, then we can change this trend line, this small trend line which we have. Maybe it will looks like that, and then after this trend line breakout you can look again to focus on the long opportunities after breakout of this trend line. Yes. So if we go right now to lower time frames, because the best way is to combine this with lower time frames, we see that we had first attempt to go long, and right now price is going down. So we need to really get like a clean signal, clean direction. Okay, we would like to go up, so new higher high, new higher low, and this will be our potential option to start to look for long entries. Like I said, if we see that our trend line is like this, yes, then of course what we need to get is the 1 to 3 after breakout. If we see that price is breaking this 1 hour trend line, I wouldn't go for any short entries because we are too close to 36 EMA. We'll see that it's like 20-25 pips. So then it's better to wait for the 4 hour chart 1 to 3 like we said, and after this start to look again for possible long scenarios on the lower time frames or on the 4 hour chart. Euro yen, price was struggling for a long time on the 36. I've been discussing this pair for a couple of times. We didn't have continuation of this down move, but price broke our resistance, and if we see this is resistance which I mentioned, we had breakout. Next resistance on the weekly time frame is somewhere around this area here. We see that is quite nice zone where price might react. So if this is a real breakout, yes, we might have like 250 pips back to this level. in between we can find some daily area here. This is our daily resistance, and price already touched this. But if we look for the weekly, and this was powerful level on the weekly chart, we see how long price was struggling here. We might get really continuation to this weekly level. If we look for the daily trend line, this is our line. Price didn't retest this line here. Right now we have breakout. So what we can do, it's exactly same scenario like Swiss franc yen. We see that price reached really fast this level. We had reaction. Right now is bouncing on the 12 EMA. Ideally retracement back to the 36 here, and then again start to look for long entries. Our main goal should be here, this weekly resistance, but in between we will get this daily level. So we need to just pay attention. We need to see what price will do here. Just to know, okay, if we should manage our trade or not. Yes, if price easily break this, then of course we have our next target. So in this case, better to get this, especially that on the 1 hour chart we don't have clean 1 to 3. If I can say, if I compare to the Swiss franc yen, to previous pair, we see that we cannot draw nice line here. So ideally we would like to get this. But scalpers, intraday traders, if you get volatility, you can go to, I don't know, 5-minute chart, or we can go to 15-minute, and whenever you get new higher high and new higher low with some move, then you will get like maybe option to look for buys, but your target is of course on this resistance first. Yes, so this is area where you would like to achieve break-even scenario or lock the profits. It depends of your trading style. I personally would like to see bigger retracement on the 4 hour chart here, and then start to look for buys again. Of course this area will be maybe also good for short bounce entries, but right now it's difficult to say, difficult to discuss this, because first we need to see that price is reaching this level, and if price reach this level, then we can say if we have enough room, if we have some opportunities to find short bounce entries. Yes. Next is Euro New Zealand. What we have is still price is struggling on this powerful trend line, weekly trend line. We see that price right now is retesting this line, so we might have possible bounces. Yes, big bounces and maybe reaction, or still price breaks this and will go lower to next support level, which is here. Yes, this is our next weekly level, so we still have like 200 pips. Next level of support is a little bit lower here, so it's even lower. It's like almost 500 pips. But this is quite powerful trend line for us. We see that we have at least 3 touches. We have 1, 2, 3. Yes, and right now if we take extension, price is struggling. Yes, in case if price would like to go up, our next weekly resistance might be here. This is not easy pair to draw the levels, but this is where what we have, and of course next resistance area will be on those previous tops. So we see daily chart. Yes, how price is right now reacting. Yes, if we want, we can just adjust a little bit this line. So what we can get here, like I said, we might get bounce, and price will retrace back to the 36 EMA. So this still might be like 200 pip trade, or back to the resistance, or breakout and continuation. Yeah, so how we can use this opportunity, we go to 4 hour chart. Right now we see that price is struggling here. We can also try to draw 4 hour trend line. Yes, it will be here. So basically what we would like to get is a breakout of this area, and whenever we get in this direction or in this direction, we can definitely look for buy or sell options. Of course, we probably don't want to focus on the 4 hour chart buy entries here, because it might be too late. Our risk reward might be not so nice. So definitely we would like to go to lower time frames. Exactly same here. We don't want to look for the 4 hour chart entries, because price already moved a lot without bigger retracement. So in this case we would like to focus on the lower time frame. So the lowest, if I can say, the minimum time frame which we would like to look for entries is the 1 hour chart. Yes, we need to see 1 2 3 here or 1 2 3 here, and then we can look for buy or short options. As long as price is struggling here, we see it's in the range. We don't have nice moves. I wouldn't go any lower time frames because we still might have false breakouts. So if you go right now to 5 or 15 minutes, you might get setups, but later on it might be only false breakout and you will get spike. So it's better to at least have this 1 hour chart confirmation to start to look for possible short scenarios. Exactly the same with the longs. Yes. So we wait for breakouts. Looks nice. Previously we had nice volatility on the daily chart, so maybe we'll get exactly the same this week. Next is New Zealand CAD. This price reached our resistance level right now. Yes, we see that we are on the resistance. Next resistance area is a little bit higher here. Price didn't bounce from the 36, so it looks like we don't have any more 1 2 3 on the weekly chart. However, of course, we still know that price likes to make false breakouts, like for example here, and we still might continuation, but for now it's pointing up. So if this breaks, then possible next target will be on this next resistance zone. We go to daily chart. What we have? Yes, we have this trend line here. Price is struggling here. We see some spikes. Possible short scenario to target this trend line with the 36 is like 80, maybe 90 pips. Not much, but because price is struggling, why not to try? Yes, if you don't trade against main direction because daily is pointing up, what you can do, you can wait for the retracement back to this area, and then we will get this big long daily 1 2 3, and we can look for possible long scenarios again to target resistance level with those spikes. Yes, so this is another option. So if we go to 4 hour chart, there we have 4 hour trend line. It will looks like that more or less, or if we would like to draw it closer to the price, both lines are okay. Price did false breakouts in the past, so whenever if we would like to connect, yes, something like this will be fine for us. We still see that price is making 1 2 3s, yes, but it losing steam. Yes, previously we had 1 2 3. Here we have clean higher high, and we don't have any higher high, clean higher high anymore. Of course, we know that this area is our resistance area from the weekly. So if we grab our line we'll put here, we'll see that price is right now struggling between this trend line and this resistance level. Of course, if we would like to look for short entries, we need to wait at least for this trend line breakout, and then we can go to 1 hour chart. Yes, and we can look for possible 1 hour 1 2 3s here, or even early entries. We go to 15-minute chart and we try to look for 15-minute 1 2 3s here. Yes, and then if we get this, we can look for definitely short options. Of course, remember that this is against main direction. Another opportunity for scalpers, yes, if we have this bounce here, it's still making higher lows. We see it's not making higher highs, but it's still making higher lows. So if price breaks this 2 to 3 line here, we can start to look for possible late entries, but our target will be on those tops. Yes, so not much, 40 pips, but still possible to do this. We have our line. We go to lower time frames. Yes, we can adjust our line. So we have to wait for breakouts, and then after breakouts you look for the 1 to 3s, and then this will be your target. Like I said, not much, but still possible in case if price would like to go up. Yes, so we have again, we wait for breakouts of this trend line or of this 2 to 3 line, and then in the case of the breakout, our next possible target is here. So we still have a good option. Yes, so this is planned for the New Zealand CAD. Next is New Zealand US dollar. Also, this price broke our 36 EMA. We discussed about possible short 1 to 3 and then continuation, but price broke it. Right now it's pointing up. Let's see if we have any trend lines. One line is here, so this is far away. Yes, we can also draw it from this level, so it's a lot of room. And second line was here, and price was or is breaking right now this line. Yes, next resistance on the weekly chart will be somewhere around this zone. Do we have anything else on the weekly chart? Basically no. Yes, basically this was nice resistance level on the weekly where price broke it. Also price broke the trend line and the 36, so I didn't see any other resistance on the weekly chart. Probably on the daily we will find something, but on the weekly this is our next goal. So when we go to daily chart, we will see that price, if we unzoom a little bit and we will just draw the line on the spikes, we will see that price again is spiking right now on this trend line. Yes, so this might be breakout, or this might be just right now retest, and we will get what? Retracement back to the 36 and support level plus 36 EMA. If we look for the daily chart, next resistance area on the daily would be somewhere around this area here. So we still didn't have spike, but this is weekly trend line, so we might have reaction. Yes, reaction. So short bounce entries are also possible. Yes, and retracement back to this trend line is possible, to the trend line, to the 36 EMA. Okay, but because it looks like we have move and price is still trying to go up, maybe we will have continuation to this level. Yes, so what we have right now is 4 hour chart, 1 2 3. So again, only lower time frames right now, because we cannot take this on the 4 hour chart because price moved already, so it will be too late. So we have to use combination on the lower time frames. Yes? So we go to 1 hour chart. Right now we can just wait for the 1 hour chart, 1 2 3 here, or we go to lower time frames. Right now it looks like we might get some volatility, so if we get retracement and the price will hold on the 36, then this will be our option to jump in. Yes, but if we decide to be in this trade, we need to definitely manage our trade around those previous highs here. So this is zone where you need to at least achieve break even, so winning trade or not losing trade, if I can say like this. Yeah, because like I said, we are already on the trend line. We see that price was struggling here. Like I said, this might be only spike and we might get retracement back to this, so we need to protect our entry. Yes, if we jump in here, because what we still might have is another retest of this. Yes, maybe price will go up, will retest, will create double top, and then we'll do this. Yeah, so that's why we need to protect our trade if we plan to jump in. If not, if price breaks this will be good for us, but we don't know this. Yes, we know that this is important level for price. That's why we need to protect our trade. If we would like to look for short options to trade, yes, in the retracement, wait for the trendline breakout. Yes, for our chart trendline breakout, then you can go to lower time frames and look for possible lower time frame entries. Yes, and even if we get this like double top here, and then later on we'll get breakout, it's also okay for us to look for short scenarios. Yes, so you see we have two ways. Again, we wait right now for setups for longs, for scalpers, intraday traders, or breakouts, and then short entries against main direction. USDCAD weekly chart, we are in the big range here. Yes, we are in the big range. Sorry, and it looks like price is going down. Yes, we had first opportunity, and I was in this trade. After breakout and bounces on the resistance. Unfortunately, I was kicked out after NFP and CAD news, and right now price is going again in the direction where I was looking for sells. but it looks like, of course, we are in the middle of the range, which is always a little bit aggressive, but it looks like we have volatility. And if we go to 4-hour chart right now, it looks like price is in the move. So what we can do is to get 4-hour chart 1 to 3. We get 4-hour chart 1 to 3 with trend line here. Yes, and then what we can do, we can look for entries and target this support level. So this is one option. Yes, we wait for bigger retracement, or we go to 1-hour time frame, and if we see any retracement, yes, any retracement back to the 36 EMA, then we can look for lower time frame entries, like you can just use 1-hour chart retracement and then 5 or 15-minute entries just to grab the profits a little bit faster. Yes, again, this will be a little bit aggressive approach, but still it looks like price is moving, so we can try it. Yes, exactly the same. If you get 4-hour chart 1 to 3, you can also mix this with lower time frames here and target this support level. If price reach this level without options, yes, maybe it will be too volatile. We will not have any setups. If price reach this level again, what we can do, again, we can start to focus on the long bounce entries to target again this area, because what we have, range. Yes, so this is also opportunity in case of breakout. Also this level, we need to go to weekly chart, we need to find another level of support, and this will be our next zone of support. So in case of the breakout, we might have continuation to the next level here. So guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. This is our last weekly forecast in the 2019. So I would like to wish you all best Christmas time or holiday period. Definitely do some break during this time. Don't check the charts because market probably won't give us much opportunity. Better to spend this time with your families, and also a little bit refresh your head from trading. Really, this is good time to don't check the charts. Yes, the best way is to just forget about trading for around 2 weeks, and back in 6th January more or less in 2020, you will see that you will also start to check the charts with the new energy, with the new fresh look. And this is the best way how you can celebrate this time. So again, wish you all wonderful holiday season and happy new year, and talk to you in 2020. Bye.